Hey, what's up, my friends from the internet? How you guys doing today? It's day 6 of the Internet Lifestyle Video Challenge today, and I'm gonna be talking a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna be focusing down on attraction marketing, like basic attraction marketing 101. So today's topic, I would like to be talking about how to get people to notice that you have potential. You know, a lot of people really do have the potential to be very successful in life. It's just a matter of whether you want to unlock that potential to actually use it, utilize it, in religion, basically in Buddhism, they say that everybody is a potential Buddha. The Buddha live within us, therefore everyone can become a Buddha. It's just a matter of whether you want to unlock that inner self, that inner knowledge of yourself, that you want to become a Buddha, the pretty much the highest being in the world. So if you think about it, in your job, if you're working in a job, you would want to unleash your potential so that your boss will notice you. The good thing is that when your boss notice you, he would most likely say that, hey, this guy has a lot of potential, and I really see this type of people working for me. I would pay him much more than other people because these type of people are much more valuable. These are the type of people that are assets to the company. So when the way that you wanna unlock your potential in a job corporate world, that would be called working hard and always finding solution. Imagine that your boss asks you to go out and find chairs, find 5 red chairs, and then you go out and then you can't find any red chairs, and then you come back to the boss and the boss asks you, so did you get the red chairs? The first person would say that, oh, I couldn't find any red chairs. Obviously the boss would be like, oh, okay. And then he finds the next person. The next person go out there and he couldn't find any red chairs. He couldn't find any red chairs, just like the first guy. But then when he came back, when the boss asked him again, so could you find 5 red chairs? Person number 2 pretty much tells him that I couldn't find 5 red chairs. It's true that the first person that went out couldn't find it, and it's pretty much there probably isn't anything. But I found 5 blue chairs instead. Would you want me to go get that now? So the first person was that he just went along and told the boss. The moment he found that there's nothing there, there's no chairs, he will be like, okay, that's it, that's end of the story. But the second person, he went ahead, he took another step forward and said that, okay, the problem could not be solved with red chairs, but the problem could be solved with blue chairs. They are still chairs, it's just that they are not red. So he came up with another plan, and then he went to the boss and told him, if it was you, who would you want to continue letting them work with you? Someone that if they can't find a solution, then they'll be like, yeah. Or someone that if they found out that they don't have the solution to it, they find another alternate way to pretty much find a solution for the boss. If it was me, I'll hire number 2. Number 1, I'll let him do the lower ranking words. Number 2, I'll probably let him do better stuff. This is the type of things that let other people see whether you have potential to become greatness in life. Because some people are willing to work hard and some people are willing to work harder. Okay? So if you're in internet marketing or in any type of network marketing where you have to recruit to make money, the thing is, you don't really have to do that. It's just that it's a matter of being able to get other people to notice you or not. Imagine that there's this one guy, number 1 and number 2 guy, okay? Number 1 guy just goes around and tells people, dude, just join this. Compared to number 2, someone that goes around and just show other people how you guys can do better in this. For me personally, I've met someone that's number 1 before, and then I also met someone that's number 2 before. For some reason, I felt really attracted to the person number 2. He had never even asked me to join a single company or whatever that. But the thing is, I felt like I could learn a lot from this guy because all he does is just share more information with me. Share and share and share. If I don't know something, I can always ask him, and I won't hesitate because I feel so I feel so comfortable around this person that it's very easy to get along. Okay? It's very easy for me to get along with this number 2 person. Number 1 person, every time when I want to ask them something, it feels like if I want to ask A, I have to pay for A first. If I want to ask B, I have to pay for B first. So it's like it's a never ending, circle of, getting information that I have to pay for. It's true. Information you gotta pay for. That's how the world. That's really how the world works. But number 2 person, the moment I ask him for help, he gives it to me like I'm his best friend, like I'm his wife. But then the thing is like the feeling of number 1 and number 2, it's totally different. A lot of people in the industry that they're failing because they're number 1. If you want to succeed, you want to become one of the people that are in the 1%, you got to be like someone that's number 2. You have to live the abundance lifestyle where you want to give and give. Because in the end of the day, when you give so much, you are able to pretty much get. Imagine that you give 10 people, maybe just out of the 10 people, 5 give you back. You gain back 5. That's like a 50% return. Maybe 50% return in blessings, but who knows? In the near future, if you have another type of business where it requires, customers to come in and eat, like a restaurant, you already know that 5 people is going to be supporting you because you guys have built a pretty good relationship around each other. And that's how attraction marketing works, really. It's not like you got to make $1 million so that people are like, oh my God, that guy's making $1 million. That's for those people that have already done the basics that I've just talked about. The people that are just starting out, if you haven't made $1 online, you haven't made your first $1,000 online, you never made your $10,000 online. That's how you attract people, is by providing value. It's not by telling them, hey, you can make this amount of money if you invest this. That's bullshit. Everyone knows that. Everyone in stocks knows that. Everyone that invests in a property knows that. But it's impossible for someone to predict how much money you're going to make. Because at the end of the day, the amount of money that you can make is determined by how much action you take every day. You can't just take like the amount of action within one day that it's accumulated within the 30 days. You would kill yourself, man. Right? You would kill yourself. So you want to do this on a daily basis. But I'll cover this one in part 2 of this attraction marketing topic, where you take things to a daily basis and it becomes a habit. Okay? That's all I'm going to say for now. But then today's main topic is that you want to unleash your potential. Everyone has the potential to become big. Everyone has the potential to become big. It's just whether you want to unlock that feature or not. Okay? Anyway, there's going to be a lot more other... I'm going to be combining this with a blog. So if you guys are watching the video, there's probably a link below that links to my blog, which I'm going to give you a little bit more detailed example of what I'm talking about. Alright? Other than that, if you also want to learn how to be able to unlock your potential, unlock your skills, learn better skills in life, or pretty much learn the basic 101 of attraction marketing, we teach that in the Internet Lifestyle Network family, and we also teach that in my personal family, the ASF movement. If you guys are interested in learning more, make a decision and join us. And it costs you less than $15, It costs you less than $15 to get started with us, and it's pretty chill. It's pretty laid back. We don't force you to do anything you don't want to do, but we will always be there to help you, just like a family. In Lilo and Stitch, if you watch that movie, what did I say? family is Ohana. Ohana, no one gets left behind. That's kind of like how I think about it, because that's how I feel when I'm inside the ASF movement. No one gets left behind. As long as you're there to ask questions, we will always be there to answer your question as much as we can, to the utmost extent we can possibly answer your question. If not, we will always direct you to someone else that knows more information than us. Right? Other than that, today's video, day 5. Well, day 5 of the day 6 of video challenge. Sometimes I get really messed up with this. But anyway, that's all I want to say. And that's all I want to say. Robert He from Malaysia. I'm signing out right now. Peace, guys.